Hello, students. I had a question out of 6.3, and it was question number 7. So question number 7 is on our radar, and let's take a look. There we go. Okay, so it's basically kind of almost like an algebra type question, but let's jump in and use our tools, and let's see what we can do. So I'm going to get a little bit of white space here. Now the question itself is asking you to find a fraction, which again, some of you I know you're still loving that guess and check, and I'm going to keep trying to do my best to talk you out of, or at least give you another option, because the guess and check is problematic at times. So as you read through, anytime you have a word problem, as you read through it, kind of look at the pieces you have. It says you want to find a fraction. At least I know what I'm looking for. Find a fraction. So if I was doing this problem, I would start. Here's a fraction, a over b, such that if you add the denominator to the numerator. Okay, so hold on. I need to add the denominator to the numerator. Got it, a plus b. And then place the sum over the original denominator. Okay, so place the sum over the original denominator. Got it. The new fraction, and I'm going to call this one the new fraction because that's what it is. And over here is the OG, the original. The new fraction has triple the value of the original fraction. So the new one must be equal to 3 times the original fraction. And there it is, triple. So there's triple the value of the original. There we go. That's it. So let's take a look. So if we wanted to keep going with this, let's see here. We have a plus b over b, okay, is equal to, and we're going to use fraction multiplication. So we can multiply straight across. So I get 3a over b. And now if I was looking at this, notice how they have the same denominator, right? So this is a b and that's a b. Then I could say, well, I know the numerators then have to be equal. So a plus b must have to equal 3a. And now I'll change color just a little bit to kind of say, well, wait a minute here. That means I could subtract a from both sides. And that's going to leave me with b equal to 2a. So I have this beautiful relationship right here. This is everything that you need. If you want to create this fraction that you start with, you can pick any number you want for a, plug it in, multiply it by 2, and that gives you the denominator. So pick any fraction you want. I mean, I'll pick, I know 5. Okay, so 5 goes in for a, that means b is 10. So my fraction is 5 over 10. Now watch what I do. I add the numerator to the denominator. That's 5 plus 10, and I put the whole thing over the original, okay, and see what I end up with. 5 plus 10, that's 15 over 10. And now you could stop here and say, wait a minute, take a look at this. Look at the original, look at this number, and take a look. If I multiply the first one by 3, I get to the second one. So 3 times 5 is 15, and that gives it to you, 15/10. So boom, I just found a fraction. You cannot use this as your answer because I just gave you this one. So I want you to find one that also works and then verify that it works. Make sure that you see that it does indeed work. Okay. All right. That's it for that one. Again, just one quick question from a student. So I want to make sure I address that. That's it for now. Off you go.